What is that point of light that I see? His own bright shining eye may be. Oh, stop, let me find you this time. And again, I can't help but cry. Oh, ankles on my feet, I want to dance with Krishna. Oh, ankles on my feet, I want to dance with my Lord. Oh, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Shri Guru Maharaj Ji ki Jai, Jai Mahamari ki Jai, Jai Swami Ji Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Jai Raja Maharaj Ji ki Jai, Jai Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ji ki Jai. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Kiyadvi Amriti Krishneti Varnadvi Rupa Goswami. I do not know what is the mystery of those two letters, Krishna. When that name I repeat on my tongue, just like a dancing girl continuously repeating, I feel that I have millions of tongues so that I can repeat Krishna's name through millions of mouths. I am not happy to hear Krishna's name with 2 ears. I want millions of ears to hear that name. And when that name dances in my mind, all my sense organs become calm. I do not know what nectar, what kind of mystery in those two letters, Krishna. Krishna. There are two meanings are there. Krishna akurshati, attracts the devotee's mind. Another is karshati, plows. When a farmer plows, the soil breaks, so his name breaks all ignorance. You were repeating Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This is 32 letters up there that Krishna mantra the Vaishnavas repeat. Recently I found a new interpretation of that name, of that Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna means, do you know what is? Hare Krishna, ha, be Krishna. Hare Ram means Hare Ram, ha, be Rama. And we repeat it sometimes mantra, we do not know the inner significance of those names. Very interesting. The Vaishnavas believe Hare Namayva Kevalam Kalu Nastiva Gotirannatha. In these other ages, people used to practice various kinds of austerities. But in this age, people do not have that kind of strength, stamina, longevity. So God's name, chanting God's name is the main spiritual disciplines in this age. Chaitanya said that, Sri Ramakrishna said that. Very interesting. Anyhow, As you know, perhaps my subject is Chaitanya and his disciples. The Vaishnavas believe Radha prayed. Do you know what is that verse? আমি কামনা সাগরে কামনা করিব পুরাব মনের সাধা মরিয়া হইব নন্দের নন্দ কৃষ্ণ তোমারে কানুরে করিব রাধা. There is a tradition that at the time of death, if you keep a desire to the ocean, that ocean will keep that desire, and that desire will be fulfilled. So when Radha died, she prayed, Krishna, how much love I had for you, how much pain, suffering I endured, the pang of separation, you do not know. In my next life, I shall be Krishna, and I shall make you Radha. So fulfill that promise. Krishna was born, Vishnu was born, his inside is Radha. When you see, read Krishna's life, Chaitanya's life, you see what kind of longing, yearning he had for Krishna. Which reminds me, I should tell you that story. So, Anta, though his form is Chaitanya, but inside is Radha. Outside is Chaitanya, is an incarnation of love, Krishna. Chaitanya was born 1485, died 1533, 48 years he lived. He was born in Navadvip, which is maybe 80 miles north from Calcutta. He was a great scholar, great Pandit. He was married. The first wife was killed by snake bite. He married, his name was Lakshmi. Second wife was Vishnu Priya. Married. Then his father died. He went to Goya, took initiation from Ishwar Puri. And when he came back, all the time crying, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. The dry scholar became a great devotee. So he had a school, he was teaching, but he closed the school. He told his students, you go away. I cannot function anymore. Lord possessed me. So he was trying to leave home. His mother was crying. But he said, if I want to be a world teacher, I will have to leave. With wife, I have a wife and I am giving sermons, it does not work. So he left. He went to Khavna, met Keshava Bharati, a monastery. He is a Vedanta monk. I want to be your monk. I want to be a monk. Please initiate me with monastic vows. Keshava Bharati says, you're so young. You have a wife at home. How can you be a monk? If you do not initiate me, I shall die. So he agreed. How shall I know that whether you have controlled your senses or not? Test me. He put a handful of sugar on his tongue. Blew away. Sugar was blown away. Notice it was not, if you put sugar on your tongue, what will happen? Immediately saliva comes and soak it. No. Thus, then we went to a barber. Please shave my head. No, I cannot shave your head. Please do for me, otherwise I shall die. So the barber shaved his head and threw that razor into the Ganges. Well, I shall never shave anybody in my life. He became monk, asked mother's permission. I shall come and see you. please allow me to go and stay in Puri. He traveled all over India. Then he became monk at the age of 24. No, what is the yesterday? At the age of 24, he became a monk. Another 24 years, I think 20 to 25 years he lived in Puri. When he came to visit his mother, Rupa and Sanatana, these two disciples, came. First came Nityananda, who was an Avadut, Chaitanya's right hand. But he was a married person. So he used to teach, chant Krishna's name. So he was his beginning, he was the teaching at that time. At that time, Muslims were the ruling Bengal. The name of the ruler was Hossein Shah. So these two brothers, Rupa and Sanatana, was the chief minister, prime minister and finance minister of the king. He trusted these two persons. So Rupa Goswami, these two brothers came to Chaitanya and said, please give me instruction. We are the slave of this Muslim king, though we are Hindus. So Chaitanya told them, Parabhyasani nari bhagrapi giri karmashu tadeva sadati anta parasangarasana. If a woman has a secret lover, she does all her household duties, but her mind dwells on her paramour. Stay at home in that way. Let your body be in the world, but your mind in God. That Sri Ramakrishna says. Let the boat be in the water, but not water in the boat. You live in this world. But Rupa, he left. Then his brother was arrested. The king was thinking that this brother also will leave. He gave 600,000 rupees and bribed the guard and released his brother. He jumped into the Ganges, crossed it, and came to Benares and met Chaitanya. Two brothers, first two disciples, came. They built Chaitanya's philosophy. What is this philosophy? Achinta Veda Vedavada. Inscrutable division and non-division. Let me give you an example. It is a very complicated philosophy. Ocean. Ocean is one, but there is waves, there is so many mammals, so many things, fish, so many things are in the ocean, but all in the ocean. Abhed, Bhed. One, again, one has become many. So according to the philosophy, the world is the body of God. Real. Anyhow, I shall not go into the philosophy. So Rupa and Sanatana, these two brothers became monk and became his disciple. Then came Raghunath Goswami. He was the son of a very, very rich person. Give me instruction. I want a spiritual instruction. Chaitanya told him, Gramma Bharta na koibe, Gramma Katha na shunibe, Bhaluna khaibe ar Bhaluna puribe, Omani Manot Krishna Nam Sadalabe, Braje Radha Krishna Seva Manusha koribe. I remember when I joined the monastery, Swami Sardeshananda's books had just came. It was 1958. So at the night time we used to read that book in the monastery. So I memorized that verse. Do not talk worldly things. Do not hear worldly things. Do not seek good food, good clothing. Be humble. Chant God's name all the time. And stay in a holy place. That he practiced. Time to time he used to run away from home. his parents arranged his marriage. Still he was running away. Then his father put him into house arrest with guards so that my son may not go away. One morning he asked his guard, "Hey, temple is not open, go to open the temple." The moment he went, he ran away. Then the mother was telling, "This time if my son comes, if we can catch him, we shall tie him with iron chain." Then father said, "This beautiful wife and plenty of wealth could not bind him. Do you think iron chain can bind your son?" That's a beautiful statement. This beautiful wife and plenty of wealth could not bind this person. Could you think that the chain can bind this person? Not possible. He left, came to Puri. His tapasya, austerity, unthinkable. Oh, if we read his life, let me finish this. I remember one day Chetanananda ji was telling that story. When Chaitanya died, before that he told this young man, he gave a Govardhan Shila, an emblem of Vishnu to him, and go and just stay in Vrindavan, near Radha Kunja. His memorial, that tomb is there, where his body was buried and built the temple. All over you will find Hare Krishna, Krishna's name. That scene I shall never forget. Swami Chetanananda told me. Toward the end of his life, do you know what? He used to take this Govardhan Shila in his hand and think of his Guru. And tears would come from his eyes. With tulsi leaves, he used to take these tears and put on his chosen deity. That is the worship. Not Om Namo, Om Namo, Om Namo. That power, face. No. Just chosen deity. My chosen deity is Krishna. How shall I worship? Thinking of his Guru, thinking of his mantra, and thinking of the chosen deity, tears would come from his eyes. And he used to hold those tears and put on that image. It is so beautiful, I cannot tell you. What is called real worship. Real worship. Raghunath Goswami. Do you know what he would eat? In Puri, they call it Ananda Bajar. A lot of food they offer to Chaitanya. And this food is, Jagannath, Krishna. And that food they sell it. And the remaining food they dump it in a drain and they wash it. He used to take that rice from the drain, wash them. That he used to eat. One day Chaitanya came and said, "You are depriving me? You are eating alone that food? Share with me." Guru Bhakti. Really, you do not see that how much they had this kind of feelings and love for Guru and Ishta and Mantra. Vaishnava tradition teaches us. Sanatana Goswami, he had some eczema. But these two brothers could not go to the Jagannath temple. Do you know why? Though they are Hindu, because they work among the Muslims, so we thought that we are impure, we shall not go to the Gigi. They used to stand near the sea beach, and from a distance they used to see the Puri temple. Those we have seen the temple, the Westerners are not allowed, but you can see. One day he was telling Chaitanya, Chaitanya used to come and embrace him. Please don't touch me. No, I must touch you. Then one day he was thinking, I shall commit suicide. Chaitanya came to know about it. He said, you think giving up the body, you can attain Krishna. I can give up millions of bodies if I would get Krishna. Chaitanya is a wonderful disciple. Rupa Goswami, who built Chaitanya's philosophy, is Vedanta Madhav, Lolita Madhav, fantastic those books with the mantra which is chanted in the beginning. It is from the opening of the Vedanta Madhav, the drama, Sanskrit drama. Rup, Sanatana. They had a nephew. And one day a scholar came and wanted to debate with Rupa. Rupa said, I am defeated, you go. Then he said, oh, you want to challenge my uncle? Come and debate with me. He defeated that scholar. Then Rupa Goswami said, you have so much ego. A Vaishnava should be humble. You leave this place. Punish them. Another thing we find in Vaishnavism, humility. Tremendous humility. People reach Chaitanya, one thing I want to tell you, Chaitanya didn't write any books. Only he wrote 2 hymns, Jagannatha Stakam and Shiksha Stakam. You know, chant the name of the Lord and His glory unceasingly, that you repeat. Prabhupada translated, Krishna Varishanu dedicated, that most of the Vedanta centers in Southern California, they repeat every morning. Chant the name. That is Shiksha Stakam. And Jagannatha Stakam, that is also very beautiful. Na bhai jache rajyam na kanagamani kavivavam na jache ham raimyam sakala jana kamyam varabodhum sada kale kale pramatapati nagita jarito Jagannatha Swami nayano patagami bhavutume. Those 8 hymns are so beautiful. Jagannatha Swami nayano patagami bhavutume. O Lords of the universe, do thou reveal to me. Come to my sight, I want to see you. But each verse is soaked with devotion. He did not write any books, but these 2 things. Chaitanya. I remember in 1982, I went to Puri. The Westerners can go to Gambhira, where Chaitanya used to live, but not in the main temple. Those panjas are very terrible, very, very, they won't allow. So that room, do you know what? 24 hours Kirtan going on. It is a monastery. He will sing 2 hours, he will sing 2 hours, I shall sing 2 hours. Everybody by turns take 1 hour or 2 hours. 24 hours non-stop Kirtan. That place I saw, another I saw in Shargota, where Jagan Haridas was buried. There also, 24 hours, without break. Think of that, 900 years that tradition was going on. 800, 900 years. Continuous Kirtan. So I wanted to take a picture of that room. Do you know why? That room in Gambhira is so small that Chaitanya could not sleep with extending the whole body. He had to bend his knee in this way, he used to sleep. So I love to see that room. So I went to take the pictures, but they won't allow. So I went to the abbot. the head. And I want to take the picture of the two. I love to meditate on the two. But that is the reason I won't allow you to take the picture. The thing which you love, that you keep in your heart, you will not have to take it out. Expression killeth. If you take it out, it will not, you are opening things, exposing it. I remember in 1960 I went to Puja. Navadvip. That I shall tell you a story. Chetanananda then went to visit his mother once. Mother was crying. He told Mother, if I will live with you, you will not get your son. But if you leave me, you will get Krishna. Then his wife came to see him. Then she said, Tapanam Vishnu Priya, Shartho Korohiya. Your name is Vishnu Priya. Dear, beloved of Vishnu. That is your name. Justify your name. How? Love God. Forget me. Though I am your husband. What is it? I am a poor monk, I have nothing to give you. Only this wooden sandal. He left that wooden sandal and left. In Navadvip, people go to Vishnu Priya Mandir, you will see those wooden sandals. 900 years old. I remember I charged the original sandal on my head in 1960. But in 1990 when I went, they encased it in a silver case so that it will not be worn out, or destroyed. This time also, 1990, uncle, please charge that sandal on my head. I went to the priest. Vishnu Priya, do you know how she lived? As many mantras she repeated, so many particles of rice she used to count. And that amount of rice she used to boil and eat. Think of that. Every mantra is one particle of rice. And that quantity of rice she would cook and eat. There was in Navadvip, there is another story. Srivas's son died. And in his front house, Kirtan was going on. And his wife started to cry. Immediately rushed and told his wife, don't cry. Chaitanya is singing Kirtan. We shall think about our dead body of our son later. Don't disturb the Kirtan. Let Kirtan go on. When we hear these stories, sometimes in our family life, sometimes we face death, grief, problem, this and that. Look how God's love can transform a person. No grief. God gave the child, God took away. Everything belongs to God. This we find in Chaitanya's disciples' life. Beautiful, really beautiful. Srivas. Chaitanya. Then came Javan Haridas. He was a Muslim in Benapur, in Jeshur. That was his home. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Bas. The Muslim ruler said, being a Muslim, you chant Hindu's name, we shall beat you, punish you. But what is the punishment? 22 bajare 22 aghat koro. But 22 marketplaces. In each place, this person will be whipped 22 times. 22 multiplying 22. This person should not repeat God's name, Hindu God's name. Bas, one place after another, beating. His body was bleeding. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, chanting Krishna's name all the time. Then do you know what happened? The Muslim, his guards, they were scared. They are thinking, my goodness, this person is supposed to die. Could you imagine if somebody beats you in 22 marketplaces, 22 times each place? You will die. But this person is not dying. What is the matter? Then they are scared. He must be something spiritual, very good. We are doing great sin. They took him and threw him into the Ganges. And told the king that he died, you know. But he did not die. Then he left and came to the place and was repeating mantra, Krishna's name. People say that 3 lakh job, 300 times, 300,000 times the mantra he used to repeat. I asked one just Maharaj, is it possible? But I do not know. Could you imagine 300,000 times? I cannot do it. Anyhow, so do you know what? All people wanted to love and respect him, and the local king, the ruler, was neglected. So he checked, I shall take revenge against you. You are getting love, respect from people, and I am not getting anything. So, and all people are rushing toward you, and nobody is coming to me. Well, now I shall engage a prostitute to tempt you. So he was repeating mantra. In the evening, that girl came with all makeup and dress, a beautiful young woman, and said, I want to be your disciple. Oh, you want to be my disciple? Sit down. When I finish my mantra, at that time I shall. So she sat down and he started to repeat mantra. Whole night, when the dawn came, sun rose, still that girl was sitting there. She could not make it, she left. 3 nights that girl tried, and 3 nights she failed. She could not take that man. Then she confessed, I just came to tempt you, to bring you down, you know, to temptation. I want to ruin your character. But I failed. It is the ruler gave me money to tempt you. Haridas said, I knew it from the very beginning. But do you know why did I stay here for 3 days? Just for you. I want to transform your life. Take my rosary, girl. Take my cottage. Sit here and repeat the mantra. Hare Krishna, that mantra again. That prostitute became a saint. Saint. See the influence of the name of God. Then he left. Then he came to Chaitanya in Shantipur and became his disciple and my coaches. Chaitanya was so fond of the Javan Haridas. And when he died, that place also is buried. It is called Shargodar in Puri. Everybody can go. They are also cottages. If you go there, you can feel the vibration of that place. Tangible. The power of God's name. I think overflowing devotion and love for God. Chaitanya's disciples. Another disciple was Raja Pratap Rudradev, the king of Odisha. Hey, do not touch me. You are a worldly person. You are a king. So the king was very much morose. What to do? Then Sarvabhauma says, do you know what? He will touch him. During the car festival, when the car will move, he will sing and dance. At that time, you do one thing. And still that is the rule, that the king must, with the broomstick, must clean the street so that the chariot can go. Then when they are singing, at that time the king was also singing, so he was in ecstasy. At that time he embraced the king. There are so many, he became a great devotee. সেই তো পরণ নাতে পাইনু যাহা লাগি মদন দহনে ছুটি গেনু। Anyhow, I told you some stories. And one thing more. How to attain bhakti? I want to love God. How to love God? There are 5 ways you can love God, according to Chaitanya. First, sadhu sangha, holy company. Holy company. Second, Naam, repeating God's name. Third, Krishna Seva, worship Krishna. Fourth, Bhagavad Path, reading Bhagavatam, you will get devotion. You know, I met Swami Chetanananda a couple of times in Vrindavan. He used to read Bhagavatam every day. He says, those who read Bhagavatam, they will get devotion. Fifth, Tirthavas, living in holy place. If you go to Vrindavan, every house is a temple. If you go to Banaras, you can feel it. Tirthavas. In Dakshineshwar, Belur Math, if you go, you can feel it. There is some tangible spirituality. Tirthavas. It is the center. I sometimes tell our devotees, always remember, Swami Vivekananda wrote in Belur Math old book, each center of Ramakrishna is a limb of Sri Ramakrishna's body. We do not see Thakur, but we can see the center. The center is carrying Sri Ramakrishna's message. If you serve this center, you are serving Sri Ramakrishna. I always ask people, come serve the center. Do something for the Lord. Extremely important, I tell you frankly. Krishna mentioned to the Bhagavad, do you know what? All people are wanting fulfillment in life. Janma Safallam. In the Bhagavatam, gopis are asking Krishna, tell me, how can we attain fulfillment in life? Everyone is seeking fulfillment in life. Etavat janma safallam dehinam pivihadeshu pranvi arthoi dhiya vacha etavat shreya etavat asare sata. Remember the 4 things. Pranvi, pran means energy, your body. Pran. Arthoi, money. Diya, intellect. Vacha, speech. These 4 things, if you divert to serve people, you will attain fulfillment in life. As Krishna told in the gopis, in the Bhagavatam. So in the 5 ways you can attain devotion according to Chaitanya. Sadhu Sangha, holy company, God's chanting God's name, worshipping God, reading Bhagavatam, and Tirthavas, living in holy place. Bas, one. Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava Paimam, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Bhagava, Rakshamam. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. These two words, these two lines, Chaitanya chanted when he was traveling all over India. Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava Paimam, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rakshama. Now 2 things. One is, today, you will announce or what?
Yes,
You announce. Boy, get up!
You have a microphone?
One thing, and let me tell this one.
Yes.
You know, I tell you frankly, sometimes I experiment on Ramakrishna. Do you see these pictures? What happened? One of our devotees, she is 90 years old.
I'll hold it up.
So,
This
and
picture here.
90 years old, told me, Swami, I cannot meditate, I cannot sit, I cannot go in the shrine. You gave me initiation, what shall I do? I will take this picture and frame it. Put it in a shrine or on your table. In the morning, when you get up, stay in front of Sri Ramakrishna 5 times, 5 minutes. Talk. Prayer is a dialogue between God and man. Prayer, very important, effective. See whatever is in your mind. Second, before lunch, 5 minutes. In the evening, 5 minutes. Before you go to bed, 5 minutes. 20 minutes you spend with Sri Ramakrishna and watch his eyes. Dhyananjana Vimalanayana Bhikshana Mojaya. Master, your glance will dispel the doubts, ignorance, whatever. So I gave this picture to her. I brought 75 copies. Not here. All are gone. In Sacramento, I took 30 copies gone. I had only 12 copies. I brought it here. So I told Swami that you can get it. 12 copies you can get, and I shall get 75 copies more at the end of this month. Anyhow, that I brought. I wanted to share with you whatever I find anything good. Now you tell.
Thank you, How about for you? And so Swamiji brought not only Sri Ramakrishna's photograph, again, as he said, it's a meditation on Sri Ramakrishna. So there are 12 copies, I believe, he brought, and so a buy will be in our bookstore. I think he says like $10 a piece for those. And then Swami,
I shall sign that book also.
and Swami Chetanananda also, I told you he created a number of books. So his latest book that's come out hot the press is the book on Sri Sharda Devi, A Divine Life in Pictures. So he has created, I believe, Ramakrishna Life in Pictures, Swami Vivekananda Life in Pictures. So to complete the series, this is Sri Sharda Devi, the Divine Mother in Pictures. And so when you go to this, it's a beautiful. Why don't you tell how the pictures is it?
There are 830 photographs are there,
All
and
pictures.
which is, I have full satisfaction that I can tell you. 248 pages. You can see Holy Mother living in this book.
So Swamiji said one of the ways to get devotion is going on Tirtha. So if you look at the book, it's a whole Tirtha on Holy Mother. All the places she went to from her whole life history to all the places that her bedroom and all her photographs are in here, right, Marge?
Yeah.
All her photographs here. So we thank Swami Chetanananda Maharaj so much for coming today and blessing us with his presence and this beautiful talk on devotion to Chaitanya. and his disciples. So thank you so much, Maharaj.